It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Anybody sleeping? Is everybody sleeping or is anybody awake? What time is it? It's no, it's 12:49, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Why am I up? Hmm. Actually, I just came back from a party. See my bedazzles? Bedazzle. Went to a bunch of us star seeds. We got together and did sort of like a little potluck, and yeah, it was fun. But anyway, I just wanted to pop in just a little bit and just kind of check in. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm getting ready to do my I've been working on meditating more at night, trying to help me sleep better because I'm having a difficult time. Um, I guess what you call awakening symptoms, ascension symptoms, or whatever you call it. Anyway, I read three messages yesterday. I mentioned to you guys that I was kind of feeling wonky, so I asked my spirit guides to um, send me messages. And what I got yesterday was so helpful. So I'm going to try and do that every day. I'm going to just pull three cards a day and see what it says. So I'm going to share um, the cards here. Nisha, the boss lady, St. John's wort. St. John's wort is it's for depression, if I'm not mistaken. And see, ginkgo biloba is for memory. Melatonin is to help you go to sleep. And yeah. Anyway, I normally don't have a huge problem with sleep. I really think it's because of the Schumann resonance that's going on, and I haven't been online much today because I've been busy with other stuff, but I saw little blurbs of something's going on with the polls or whatever. Anyway, I'll listen to that later. But anyway, I just want to share with you guys the three cards that I pulled today for those who are interested. The first one I pulled today is it's called Serenity, Divine Light. I think it's so funny that I've been when I randomly pull cards, I'm pulling cards that's kind of talking about the stuff that I'm talking about right now, or my path anyway. Anyway, Divine Light, North White. This card. It says, in divine light, you overflow with love. You carry the sacred arrows that teach you about the clouds, so full of water that the rain comes like droplets of wisdom onto your sea of consciousness, and you begin to learn. The sacred flute carries your prayers of love and all the symbols of treasured peoples, and dreams reflect upon you with the light of the great sun. You are a sacred lover full of fragrance, and the wind comes to spread your perfume across the land. You stand before the Great Spirit in a state of grace. Name your darkness, the sad quality that you have held. And as you call it by its name, feel it begin to disappear. You hold on to your faith the same way that you grip your arrows of destiny. You are not meant to live in darkness, but in the light of your own integrity. Move with the flow of life and let go of any sadness from your earlier years. Be serene and at ease as the light begins to define you. I like that one too. The second one that I pulled is called Power, Butterfly Dreaming, West. This card is black. You are a spirit warrior who sings your song line, your agreement to live. From the moment of your birth into the restrictive physical world, you must call upon the mysterious language of intuition to remember the world from which you came, the world of your dreams and spiritual relationships. It is from here that you feel your true power. As the spirits of all living beings must find their physical home, so must your soul line be given its everlasting home within your heart. As the butterfly must have the world of awareness in one wing and the dream world in the other to fly. She must also have the connection between them to live, the heart. No matter how turbulent or challenging your life may be, no one can ever take your song line from its home. Powerful. And then the last card. And when I pull the cards, I'm just learning. I just pull past, present, and future. So this is the future card now that I'm reading. And this one is called Responsibility. Responsibility. Close to the heart. East, yellow. Hummingbirds move with grace and focused direction. So should we all in matters of the heart. Your ability to respond has a sense of harmony. You have music, like the bamboo flute, with the winds of heaven blowing through it. You carry sacred feathers and send messages to the Great Spirit with your flight. From this divine perspective, you can see love. When another invites you in, you enter with openness and compassion. You feel their truth. It is music or ideas. You take responsibility for responding in kind. Are you creating barriers or can you respond? True intimacy comes from an equal willingness to give and receive. You cannot be pulled into something if you're not going there. already. Responsibility. I find these cards uplifting, uplifting. And when I was in the Jehovah's Witness faith, we were warned, don't read that, that's bad. And I know still there's a lot of religions that still feel that way. And I guess what I'm talking about, what I'm reading, guys, are tarot cards. Those messages that I just read were actually tarot cards. Yeah. Anyway, I find it uplifting. Let me see who's in the house. There's Nisha. Hi, Nisha. Luna's in the house again. Hi, Luna. How are you, darling? Nisha, boss lady. She retracted her message too. Um, nice. Bless Abundance Oracle. Morning, Miss Monica. Good morning, darling. It's late. Why y'all up this late too? I just got home because I went to a party. It was fun. We sang and we danced, and it was other star seeds and folks who are in different, what I call awakening states. And it was so refreshing to hang out with other folks that don't think you crazy. And you can discuss the journey and your thought process and how you think things without them looking at you like, remember what I told you, doing that to me. But it was refreshing to be with other people that are like that. And let's see, who else is in here? Who else is in here? Let's see, Chloe's here. Serenity is something we should all strive for. Absolutely. Damon. Hi, Damon. I have lucid and flying dreams from melatonin. I might take some melatonin tonight. I have some. I'm going to try that. Nisha, the boss lady, she says, "What you laughing at, Nisha? Partying? Damn, it's mighty got to get a party on it. Party." Actually, my daughter was laughing at me. She said, I had another wig on earlier. It was sort of like blonde and about shoulder length, and then I had this sparkly dress on. My daughter said, "Mama, where you going to a Tina Turner concert?" Rolling down the did not do that. My hair gonna fall off. Oh goodness. Let's see. Nisha partying. And there's Neil Gallagher. Morning, Monica. Love from Ireland. Hello, Neil. Blessed Abundance Oracle. I got woken up for spiritual messages. Okay. Steven says so. Nice thoughts from Southern California. Carol's Makeover. Hi, y'all. Hey, sweet girl. Damon, responsibility, possibility, in me, into me, you see. Okay. Had to do, and I had to do a reading on someone. So Blessed Abundance Oracle. So you are psychic reader, Blessed Abundance. Nisha, it worked. What worked, Nisha? You retracted your message again, girl. Oh, melatonin. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it tonight. I hadn't been on watch the news or anything. Anything happened with Trump today? And the last I heard, they said they were impeaching him. Does anybody know what happened today with that? Have you read the poet? I think so, Damon Rumi. I think so. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Rumi, Rumi, Rumi. I think that is the one that I was kind of hoping. Oh, who's that? Nisha says Trump reality show. Yeah, no, been working. That is a mess. That is a mess. But frankly, I think he's enjoying it. I think he's enjoying all this because I don't think they can impeach him. I don't think they can. And I think if they do impeach him, I think it's going to be a lot of fallout behind that. And that's what I was thinking about the whole script prophecy thing. I wonder if they're going to use that as a catalyst to jumpstart the uh, the NWO, because I think that that's the agenda. LLS says be careful with melatonin if you have thyroid issues, and I don't, so I can take it. William Sutton, liar and the father of a lie. Who is that? Is that Satan or Trump? And I shouldn't say that because he is the president, of the United States. And to be honest with you, if I had to if I had to vote right now today, say for instance between Trump and Hillary Clinton, I do believe it would be Trump all day long because I don't trust Hillary Clinton no further than I can spit. There's just too much ickiness around them. Let's see, Damon. Kali Gibbon? I don't know what that is, baby. If he does get removed, all the spirits will be released on the earth. Hmm. If he does get removed, all the spirits will be released on the earth. So, Nisha, are you saying that with Trump being in office, he's holding kind of like the winds back, possibly? And again, granted, Trump is a different kind of person altogether. But I believe that he's in the position he's in right now at this time for a reason. Blessed Abundance Oracle says, I use tarot cards and get spirit messages now. People, spirit guides and loved ones come in now. Okay. And see, I'm not in. I hadn't done any of that yet. I'm just beginning right now. I'm very cautious um, about what I'm doing right now, and the only thing I feel comfortable with is doing the tarot cards and following the guidance of my teacher of whenever I use my cards to go in with the best intentions every time. Okay. LLG says he has been impeached, but it's doubtful if they will remove him. The evangelists say that he was chosen by God to hasten Armageddon. Yeah, and that's what I was just thinking about too. Remember when he was in the getting ready to come out the White House or going in the White House, and he said to the reporters, he said that he was the chosen one. Now, granted, they said he was just playing, he was just joking around, but I think it's ironic that he would say that he's the chosen one. And the evangelists are also saying that he is the chosen one. And just him in general, he's not your average bear, not your average bear. So I really believe there's something significant about his presidency at this time, as well as the Pope, this particular Pope. Did you know that all the popes have always wore red shoes as part of their uniform, costume, or whatever you call it. But this Pope wears black shoes. And something about prophecy and the Black Pope. And I'm still looking into that. But I mean, there's just lots of little things. Um, Trump over Hillary any day, nappy head rubes. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Carol's makeover. There is an evangelical publication that speaks of why Trump should be impeached. Okay. Um, collusion, not collusion, but corruption, abuse of power. I think that was one of them, one of the articles. Okay. Leona says, I believe all the Trump shenanigans were all set up years ago. Yep. This is all pre-planned. I believe that too. I think once everything is revealed, everybody's going to be like, "What? What?" William Sutton, why do you not trust Clinton? All the corruption in Arkansas when they were held office there, a lot of people just died or suicided. Yeah, that were around them. I understand that the Haitian people don't care for them too much because of all the. It was said that millions and millions of dollars that went through the Clinton Foundation, their charity for the Haitian people when they had that big earthquake. But the Haitian people are saying they hadn't seen very much of that money. So there's a lot of corruption there, plus a lot of other stuff dealing with Pizzagate and child porn and a lot of stuff. Now, granted, it's what's been said. Only the people involved really know if it's actually true. But most of the time, when you smell some smoke, there's a fire somewhere. Now, maybe not all of that stuff is true, about them, but I believe there's probably some things that are. Luna says, I heard Hillary was a shapeshifter. I've heard that as well. I've heard that as well. And I've also heard that she's a clone. Um, let's see. You heard, yes, I heard. Just heard, just reading articles and say for instance, Hillary Clinton was very involved with what's her name, Martina Mavrovich. I can't pronounce her name, but is this lady? She's an artist, but she does spirit cooking, and she produces her art, and she mixes blood, feces, vomit, semen, doo doo, pee, and she mixes it all up, and she makes art with it. Close friends with Hillary Clinton, Jay Z, Beyonce, and a lot of other people. hang out with this lady. Yeah. And among other things, mocks mocks child sacrifice, mocks cannibal eating people. They dress up people and put them on a slab and put grapes and all kinds of fruit and vegetables all around them. Just weird. I shouldn't say weird. Yeah, I guess I can say weird. That's even weird for me. Um, LLSG, Trump is mentally ill. I don't know if Trump is mentally ill. I don't think he is. I don't think he's mentally ill. I actually think it's more than meets the eye with him. You know, some people speculate that he is a shapeshift, not a shapeshifter and a time traveler. A time traveler. And it's kind of funny. I'm sure some of you guys know that Nikola Tesla, when he passed away or whatever, the person that actually went into Nikola Tesla's apartment after he was gone to retrieve some valuable papers and studies and things. It was Donald Trump's uncle that got all of that paperwork out of there dealing with time travel and not time travel, but energy, free energy, something about energy. We shouldn't have to be paying, nobody should be paying a light bill because energy is all around us. Is just tapping into it. There's so much, guys, that's I can't wait. Okay, Carolyn says, I want Marianne. I don't know what that means, Carolyn. Carol. I couldn't imagine Hillary running this country. No, I don't think so. I can't either. Um, Lona says Trump wants Bibles back in schools. Yeah. Now, back in the day, I probably say, yeah, we need that. But now, knowing what I know from researching um, the Bible, I don't think they belong in schools. So the Christians do believe Trump to be the Antichrist. Uh, who knows? Some people probably think he is the Christ. I don't know. I don't know, darling. Okay, well, being an ex-J-Dub, you know how corruption cannot inherit corruption. Yeah. Chloe says people around the world are confusing the therapeutic value of self-expression with permission to manifest others with their wounds. Keita Sandy say, I love seeing how far you've come and grown. Yeah, I've come a little ways, baby. And I got a lot more to go, I'm sure. There's so much. And again, it seems like the more I uncover, I find more stuff that I need to look into. And it's okay. It's a journey and I'm okay with the journey. I'm here for a reason and I'm just taking the steps. Thank you, Nisha. Okay, William Sutton, and yet you choose Trump. I don't want none of them, to be honest with you. I said if I had to have a choice, if I had to choose, I don't want neither one of them because I think they're all corrupt. All of them corrupt. But if I had to choose one, I would choose Trump over Hillary in a New York second. Absolutely. And I couldn't always say that because when years ago when she was first running, I was all excited, a woman, I'm going to vote for a woman until I started researching about all the dirt. Um, and again, some of it is true, I'm sure, but Some of it may not be true, but I my core tells me that no, no. And Trump again, he's a piece of work, but he lets you know in your face that he's a piece of work. He's in your face. It's kind of like the I grew up in Texas. And in Texas, racism is just in your face. I don't like you. I don't like your kind. You need to get on away from here. It's in your face there. But when I lived in Washington State, it was, oh, everything is wonderful. We're all friends and we're great and everything kumbaya. But secretly, they're plotting to hang your ass. That's how it is. And that's how Trump is. He's in your face. He's the like I grab him by the that's Trump. Crude, rude. He's not he's not a choir boy by any means. He's a businessman. And that I think that's how he's running this country too, as a businessman. It's about the dollar for him. Blessed abundance, you were doing well on your path. The crow woman is very pleased. You unify the souls of the broken through knowledge. You can no, let's see. You carry on the lineage of the shamans of your line. Thank you. And see, I don't even know. Blessed, I don't know if I'm a shaman. Now my starseed sister Jamie, she is a shaman. She's a Lakota shaman. She actually grew up in the JW faith as well and left and started researching. And her studies and her research led her to her path. And it's so funny how we even connected. I think I already told y'all that before, but it still blows my mind of how we connected. Um, his supporters, at least the ones I work with, are extremely uneducated as well as extremely prejudiced. There isn't a government on earth that isn't corrupt. Hopefully, imagine will come to pass. Yeah. Okay, and again, LLSG, I know a lot of Trump supporters as well, and I find them to be kind, loving, hardworking, sane people that I call my friends. And I don't see racism, with them at all. Trump's daddy. Hi, Debbie. I don't think he's mentally ill either. It's all an act. I do. Oops, uncle, there it is. Like instrumental music. Do I like instrumental music? Yes, I do. Try Eric Satie? I will. I will do that, Damon. Luna says we shouldn't be paying for anything. Nope, we shouldn't. We're paying for water. We're paying for gas. They're going to be charging us an air bill pretty soon. It's ridiculous. You need a permit to build a house. You need a permit to bring some rocks. You need a permit for this and a permit for that. After you buy all the permits, you don't have any money to build a house. It's just crazy. The system is crazy. What I would love to happen is I want I want everything to crash. I want the dollar to crash. I want clean slate, clean slate, and go back to how it used to be for the most part. Something has to change because the way things are now, people are working. We're slaves. We're working and working and working. It can never catch up. Can never catch up, and it's designed that way. We're taken away from our families. The mothers have to work, fathers have to work. The kids are stuck in indoctrination uh, camps all day long. The system is set up to just break us up. And it's time for us to wake up, wake up. Let's see, Nisha says FBI confiscated all of Tesla's work. He had claimed to be communicating with entities. Yeah, but I researched that, Nisha, because I understand that Donald Trump's uncle got into his room and got some of those documents. Um, Perhaps before the FBI. I don't know. Marianne Williamson for president. Who is Marianne Williamson? Carol? Is she a new person that's thrown her hat in? Um, I've never heard of her. Neil says, "Do you think the Obamas will make a comeback?" Yep. In the back of my mind, one of my little scenarios that I be thinking about, I'm kind of thinking there's a possibility that I don't think Barack is going to come back, but something in my gut tells me that Michelle may run. And I believe that if Michelle ran, I think she'd win. I think she'd win. Debbie says, no, we let our Bibles in school. We have to let all religious books in. Yeah, I don't know how much you've been keeping up with me. Uh-oh, let's see. Leave site, cancel. Okay, cancel. Pressing all them buttons again. But I have a whole different take on the Bible now, Debbie. I believe that the Bible has been tampered with horribly bad. And there's a lot of misinformation in there. There's a lot of information that's not in there that should be in there. And the information that's in there, I questioned, I questioned who actually wrote it or inspired it. So I have big issues with the Bible now for a reason. I'm not just saying it. I just, yeah. Okay. Watch Mark Charles, We the People. He's actually running for president, but will never win because he speaks of the harsh realities of our country. Yeah. Read Alice Miller. I'll check it out. Best to choose, best to choose the devil you know. What? What does it say? Wait. William says, best to choose the devil you know than the one you don't. That's true. That's true. At least you know the dirt that they do. Damon Cross, read Alice Miller, drama of the gifted child. Okay. Barter system. Yes, William. Absolutely. And we kind of do that in the little community that I'm in right now. I love to garden. And say, for instance, I had a whole bunch of mustard and turnip greens and all of that, way more than I could eat. So I would just call my neighbors and say, "Hey, I'm getting ready to cut. Come on down." And everybody would come over and grab, whatever they needed to cook, for that day. Same thing with tomatoes and whatever vegetables we have. And we barter. And if it's not food, it could be services or, um, say for instance, like wood. I had cut a whole bunch of trees down, so I have lots and lots of wood, but I didn't have a wood splitter. So I used the neighbor's wood splitter in exchange for some of the wood. So it works. Bartering. We really don't need money. If we all pool our resources together, if we work together, we really don't need money. That's right. Chicken for a bag of nails. Absolutely. LL says, it will all soon implode. I and many of my friends can feel the shift. Me too. I do feel it. Now, again, I don't feel like it's not the whole doom and gloom and, the world's going to end. I do believe that we're moving into a better times. We're moving into a golden age. But I do believe there's going to be some unsettling for a while. And I think it's for the for what do you call it? The government, Homeland Security, for them to tell us that all of us should have at least 6 months of food and water put away. They're telling us to do that now. And for me, if they're telling me to put that much away, put that much food away for how long, I would double or triple it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see. The Bible basically told us we were slaves. We just didn't see it. We were, again, the Romans had to approve everything in the Bible. The Romans had to do it. Why would God put in the Bible, you got to pay Caesar's things to Caesar? You have to obey your master? Really? Think about it. Think about it. No, she's been in the running. She is still running, but didn't qualify for the last debate. You must be talking about that other lady. I don't want to copy that. Chloe says, my weave flew 3 states back. Win the election. Oh goodness. I wasn't even thinking of moving back with my family. Oh, you were thinking about moving back? Yeah. I think Whoopi said that she was gonna move to Canada or something. And was it Trump's son that told her, bye, Felicia? This Everything is so different with this presidency. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Oh, let's see. She was a new age speaker. Oh, okay. Nisha says, is that why Barack said women make better leaders? Yeah, I think so. I really believe that Michelle's going to run at some point, and I think if she runs, she's going to win. I know she will. I ain't voting for her, but I think she'd win. Oh, Neil says, do you think Michelle is a man? Yep, I do. Do I have a problem with that per se? No, I don't. And the reason why I say that is because I have family members that are transgendered. I knew these people when we were babies. They were always like that. The same way I was the way I was. No one told me to be how I was. I just was. The same way with them. No one told them to be that way. They weren't abused or raped or somebody did something bad to them to make them turn like that. That's just who they were. That was just their makeup. Now, some people say it's something wrong with their brain. Some people say that it's a choice. I don't know. I can only go by what I observed. And the two folks that are transgendered that I know of, they were always that way from a 3-year old. I knew. I just knew. Didn't say anything, but I knew. So anyway, yeah, I do think Michelle is transgendered. I do. I do indeed. Debbie says, yes, been translated to many, many times. Absolutely. Same here. A JW came to my door and asked me if I believed the Bible, and I said no. And they ran for my door, and the ones across the street turned around. Yeah. Let's see. Debbie says, we're good for a year with all 4 kids and grandbabies. Yes. Awesome. Good. And actually, your mom taught me a lot um, about that, Debbie, because when I first met your family, it was what I think it was like 1999. We were waiting for the year 2000 that was the 2K, whatever that was. And I remember your mom had a whole room full of chicken and pickles, all kinds of stuff. And I think that was the catalyst for me to really jumpstart me wanting to start preserving foods. Yeah, and I still make your mama's pickles too. LLS. And so we're the only species on the planet that have to pay. What was that? Oh. Ooh. Let's see, we're the only species on the planet that have to pay to live. Certainly not the most evolved in a spiritual sense, only the most evolved in killing and fear mongering. Absolutely. And that is so true. We're the only species on the face of this earth that have to pay to live. We're the only species that got to pay. That's messed up. That is messed up. Chloe says the JW organization is nothing but a cult. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, Chloe, all religions is a snare and a racket. It's all fear, it's just fear and guilt to keep people under control. And the whole thing about religion, period, to me, is about control. Yep, Barack has mistakenly called Michelle Michael on several occasions. Yeah, and then those pictures, well, the camera catches some extra stuff, extra junk in the trunk. It shouldn't be there. Those shadows and lumps should be there. Yeah. So, but whatever, whatever. Anyway, what are we talking about? Was them people got in their pants? That's not our business. Let's stay out of that. Um, but I do believe at some point, I think Michelle's going to run, and and the reason why I wouldn't vote for her is it has nothing to do with her being transgendered. It has everything to do with I think the Obamas are just as corrupt as all the rest of them, all of them. And if you do your research, did you know that Barack Obama is related to the Bushes? And did you know that Barack Obama and the Bushes are related to the Queen of England? Hmm. Bloodlines. Something to think about. Anyway, y'all, what is it? I've been on here 49 minutes. I'm going to bed. I just wanted to say hi to y'all. And anyway, let me see what else y'all say. Damon says, you may want to read 2000 Seasons by Ayi Kawi Arma. Okay. I got a lot of books to read, Damon, but I want to read them. Definitely. Chloe says the World Health Organization will stop classifying transgender people as having a mental disorder, and it's about time. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that transgendered people are mentally ill. Now, some of them are crazy, just like people that are not transgendered are crazy. There's a few crazy ones out there, but just just being transgendered does not automatically mean something is wrong with your brain. I don't believe that at all. I think, and again, going back to the scriptures, in the beginning it says God created man and woman. He created. How is it read? He created he them. I'll have to let me. I want to read it for you right now. Hang on, because it's where is that Sefer? There we go. Let's look at the Sefer. This big old Bible. And that's where I'm stuck again. I'm stuck on that creation story. People are getting into, prophecy and all of that, but I can't get past the first part of the Bible because things just jump out at me about the two creation stories. Okay, let me find where it says making them. There we go. It's Genesis, the first chapter. Let's look at verse 27. So Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him. Male and female created he them. Did y'all hear that? Listen to it. It sounds like Adam and Eve was transgendered, or what do you call it? Hermaphrodite? They were male and female, androgynous. Listen to it again and tell me, am I wrong? It says, in the image of Elohim created he him. I'm reading word for word. He created he him. Male and female created he them. What does that mean to y'all? Because the way it reads to me is that yeah. Chloe, oh, I already read that one. William says, listen to the audiobook, the Simularian, the very first part, okay? Chloe says the soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. See, that's what I'm having to work on, Chloe, because I want to I listen to YouTube stuff all the time, and I'm constantly putting stuff in, reading, watching videos, listening to documentaries. So I'm having to, and I keep saying that I need to just back away and slow down. But it's hard. It's like again, it's like I'm on fire. I'm on fire. But I better go sit my behind down before I burn myself out, huh? Something like that. Okay, Luna says, good night, love and light. Keep your vibrations high. Okay, Luna, I'm gonna get off too, baby, because it's late. He made them male and female. I know it's that's what we've been taught, William, but the it doesn't read that way. That's what I'm talking about. We've been taught he made them male and female, two separate beings. But the way that reads, it's one being. What's up with that? That makes me want to look at it closer. Something is there that's not being said. A lot's being said, but not being said. Bury my heart at wounded knee, and the black elk speaks good books. Sweet melatonin dreams. Thank you, Damon. All right. Empath lady. Yes, it's live, empath lady. I'm going to bed, girl. Just came back from my point. Okay. All right, guys. All right, this was fun. Thanks for popping in and listening to me again. Anyway, be the light, be the light, be the light, as always, guys. And we're gonna do some more stuff next week with Empath Lady. And actually, Empath Lady Lily, Duck will be here probably next week. Not next week, this weekend. I forget what day it is. He's gonna be here this weekend. So we're gonna be setting up with you, darling. Anyway, you need to mind your head, Monica. Mind your head. What you mean? I keep putting my head in here. Let's see. You need to mind your head, Monica. Switch that internet for now and again. I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about me putting my head too close here, or being online all the time is going to fry my brain, or what's left of it? Anyway, all right, guys, y'all go to bed. Um, keep your vibrations high. Till next time, y'all. Bye. Good night.